Hey everyone, I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
And we're here to watch Loki. At this point, we're going to be finished with WandaVision. All the WandaVision videos are going to be out. But we wanted to keep up with this one. We're skipping Falcon and the Winter Soldier for now because we want to keep up with the times.
So we will eventually get to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We just made some poor poor decisions on timing, so we will eventually get to that. But like he said, yes, we want to keep up with Loki. Now, I'm going to say something that kind of pissed me off.
What, do you spoil?
Not spoil. Well, not exactly. I heard someone complaining about this show at work. Now, they were talking about some shit about how they're trying not to be involved in transgender bullshit. Because they're saying that apparently Loki is transgender, which I don't think. Officially, apparently he's actually gender fluid. Which, I mean, I don't...
Wait, is he?
Apparently, yeah, that's what I've heard. I mean, apparently they're going to actually address it in the show. So.
I guess. I mean, if they can do it well. I just never got that vibe. But, I mean, as long as it doesn't feel shoehorned in. I feel like
it has something to do with the fact that he's a shapeshifter.
He can turn into a woman, and he has turned into a woman before.
I mean, isn't it just an illusion, though?
I think so.
So, yeah. But that's just something it was frustrating to hear someone complain about something like that.
I mean, I will complain about it too if they don't do it well. You know what I mean? If the show doesn't do it well, if they do it just to ham it and shoehorn it in, like what J.K. Rowling did in the Harry Potter movies or to the books. You know what I mean? Oh, Dumbledore was gay the whole time. Shut the fuck up, J.K.
God damn it. What have you done?
Like, I'm not stupid, JK.
I'm scared of J.K. Rowling making me a character in her book, and it ends up I was gay the whole time.
Oh my! There was would you believe me if I told you that there was like a reunion of the characters? Like, so can you guys tell us anything about your character? Like the actors. So can you guys tell us anything about your characters that J.K. Rowling told you and didn't tell anybody else? One guy goes, "Oh, well, she told me my character's gay." Wait. She told me my character's gay. She went to every one of them. You're all gay.
That reminds me of when we were hearing about the Friends reunion, and there was a post that said 5 of the 6 original cast members are set to return, but all of them see it individually. Be like, wait, why? No one asked me. What the fuck? No. Each of them were like that, though.
The premise of the show, Jace, this is what it is to my understanding. Loki, after he left from the events of Endgame, created a branch timeline, and he just went out gallivanting across the space-time continuum until eventually he got caught by the Time Cops, played by Owen Wilson.
One of the Time Cops.
And now they're going to make him fix things. This is basically like, what were they called in Legends of Tomorrow? Like the Time Lords? The Time Wizards?
Something like that. Wasn't there like a...
Time Masters?
I think so. Time Masters.
Time Masters.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds about right, yeah. It's the same kind of deal where they just stop people from fucking with the timeline. I can imagine, like, they arrest Loki, and they're, like, looking at... they show him a bunch of his alternate timelines, and you see the clip from Infinity War where he dies, and he's just looking at it like, ugh. You know what I mean? I also want to know, like, what is...
You're like, okay, noted. Stay the fuck away from Purple Man. Or whatever the fuck color he is.
So I want to know, like, what are they going to have? They're going to have him, like, be an agent for them to help them fix the timeline? So they'll let him go or something? I don't know.
I heard, this isn't confirmed. This is a third party. This came from a third party. I can't even remember the name of the source. Apparently, they're through whatever power they're going to have him use, whether it's, like, fixing the timeline, whether it's he finds another Infinity Stone in the alternate reality.
He had the Tesseract.
Whatever it is, he's going to use some sort of technology and return to the actual reality that is post-Endgame.
Time Remnant? Oh my gosh. No, we'll figure it out. How long is this episode? It is 52 minutes. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, and the name of the episode, Glorious Purpose. Because that's what Loki was destined for. You know, he's burdened. Wasn't it burdened with glorious purpose?
When did he say that?
I don't remember. He said it at one point. I don't remember what movie it was. Like, I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Well, let's see that glorious purpose.
Let's see how well Tom Hiddleston can go about on his first solo
I hope
run.
Owen Wilson says wow.
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 He has to. He's required at this point Wait, there might be an end credit scene, so let's just let that play out while we talk. All right. Good first episode.
I liked it.
It helps that I feel like the plot is very simple. You know what I mean? He's just been recruited by time cops to stop he's a fugitive, but they're like, we'll let you off or whatever. We'll give you something if you help us catch a fugitive. It's kind of like Suicide Squad. You know, it's so easy to digest. You know what I mean? And this episode, it mostly just. I will say this because we're also watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier at the same time. I love that Marvel's giving such character moments to the characters that we didn't really know about. Like Bucky got a really good character episode. This one was so good for Loki. I never put it together that he was the one that led the bad guys to Thor's mom and everything. I just thought when he said that he was just like being like schmarmy, being quippy or whatever. Like, oh, I'm a little stinker. That's how you get out of here. But no, I never put it together that he was to blame. What is up with the so there's I figured they were going to go up against some see Tara Strong, he's missed a minute.
You're right.
Yeah, so what's up with there was just another version of Loki that was a variant that escaped and
from where?
Yeah, when would that have happened?
You know what? They're probably going to explain the origin later in the series.
Yeah, they're definitely going to explain, like, well, what happened to you? I know what happened to me. What happened to you?
Imagine, like, this is maybe another rogue Loki, but it only seems rogue. You know what? My theory is probably a stretch. Never mind.
Loki was D.B. Cooper? That's real.
What are you talking about?
He was an actual guy who hijacked a plane, got money in a parachute, and then disappeared. And I love that, like, he's like, I was really confused because maybe I missed the year that was happening. I was like, what is this? He's like, Heimdall, Thor, you better be ready. Jumps out the plane.
He lost the bet with Thor.
I love this in Ragnarok added so much, like, brother stuff with Thor and Loki that you didn't really get in the other Thor movies. Like, they have, like tactics and bets and history together. Like, brotherly history. Like, you know, let's get help. That they had that familiarity, and I lost a bet with Thor. What was the bet? Because Thor, that implies that Thor knew stuff about. Because doesn't that imply that Thor knew stuff about Earth? But when he shows up in the first Thor movie, he looks like he knows nothing.
In 1971?
Yeah.
Used to describe an unidentified man who hijacked a Boeing 727 aircraft in United States airspace between Portland and Seattle on the afternoon of November 24th, 1971. Yep. So happened a while ago.
Yep.
Happened before the first Thor movie. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I love the part where she punches him, the lady punches him, and then, ooh, and you think it's just going in slow motion, and then she just puts it on. That's so good.
I don't understand how people would throw a fit over him being gender fluid when it wasn't even mentioned in the episode. Like, grow the fuck up.
You're not
upset. You're a bigot.
When would it have been mentioned? Is that what they're... I don't even know where any of this is coming from. I've only heard about it because of what you said. I also just love the line from Loki. He's like, when I conquer, it'll be because I achieved it, not because you let it happen. And oh my god, the fucking part where they open the drawer and there's just a bunch of Infinity Stones. Like, do it in duplicates. Oh my god.
Some of the guys you hear use them as paperweights. What the fuck?
That's just how useless they are here. Isn't that nuts? And what was up? And then, man,
you know what? I mean, if he there's got to be something going on. They're probably not going to let him take... If he decides to help them, they're probably not going to let him take the Tesseract, even though he'd probably be totally willing to actually help using it.
How funny!
I mean, because if he had that, he'd be able to beat the other variant too quickly.
How funny would it be if, like, he's like, oh my god, the Infinity Stones, comes out with a Infinity Gauntlet, he's like, bow down, bitches, I got to get beat. And he tries to snap, nothing happens.
We got more stuff to watch.
Yeah, but this was good. I'm excited for this.
Patreon is a thing.
Patreon is a thing. It exists. This episode, we're not going to do early access for this because we're going to try to react to this weekly. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We'll see you guys in the next one.